Good afternoon, friends. Hope all of you are busy in your fields trying to do the best possible. Wish you all the best. Today, we may discuss a peculiar point of GST input. I may clarify that input of GST is available on the basis of the invoices reflected in the GST portal of the purchaser's ID. Recently, on 13th of May 2020, the government has issued a circular that GST input shall be available only on the basis of its reflection in GSTR 2A of the registered GST person who has made the purchases, and in case of zero rated supplies, GST registered assessee is entitled to the refund of the GST input on such invoices, but those must be reflected in the GSTR 2A of the said assessee. Whereas, as per the provisions of the Act, when an assessee has made genuine purchases, is having genuine invoice, and the concerned seller has filed its GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B, GST input refund is to be given to the GST registered assessee who is claiming the refund. But by this circular dated 13th May, a position has little changed. It says that GST refund shall be available only and only if it is reflected in GSTR 2A of the buyer. And I don't think there is any wrong conception in this, because it is made to, this circular is issued to avoid any duplicacy of issue of refund, or to avoid any wrong refund being issued just on the basis of invoices. It is clear that if the seller has filed GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B and has rightly filled the GSTR number of the purchaser in the GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B, it will automatically get reflected in GSTR 2A of the purchaser. Hence, it is a valid point that by mistake, if GSTR number of purchaser is wrongly filled by the seller in the GSTR 1 or GSTR 3B, it may not be reflected in GSTR 2A of the purchaser, and some wrong party, some wrong GST assessee may get its benefit. To avoid that benefit, to avoid that wrong benefit being passed on to the wrong person, wrong assessee, this circular has been issued. I think we should welcome it